Well, good evening or good afternoon if you're listening to a recording of this session. I was speaking with a friend of mine of many years who has developed some retina issue that is been treated, but he was told by his doctor that he's facing blindness in one eye, and then more recently he was told by another doctor that the issue that he has in his left eye is probably inevitably probably inevitably going to move to his right eye, and that he is kind of looking down the barrel of his future at the very strong possibility that he would become blind. And as powerful and sad as that was, I was very honored that he chose to share that with me. And we started about what is it that we really seek when we lose our health, when we lose that sense of who we were, when we can't do the things that we used to do. I like to talk about the three elephants that we meet along the way. The first is the loss of control, when our body will no longer do what we want it or need it to do. And the second one is the loss of safety, where we feel vulnerable and fragile, and we're afraid to do things because we're afraid that we could be exposed to somebody who's contagious, or we could fall, or we could have an emergency of some kind. And then the third is the loss of identity. The third elephant is we ask ourselves, who am I if I'm not this person? Who am I if I can't do whatever the things are that make my life worth living and that I really enjoy, whether it's an activity, a sport, or walking, while working, doing something creative, doing a sport, swimming, whatever it is. It gets taken away and we start to question who we are. And so in this moment of pondering with the three elephants, relevance to his journey and me to my journey, he asked me, well, what can we do? What can we do when we meet these three elephants? And I thought about it, and I think that what people are looking for, whether you are living with an illness or an injury, or something else in life has kind of knocked you down and you don't quite know yet how to get back up, that we're all seeking inspiration, unconditional kindness, and magic. Inspiration, unconditional kindness, and magic. And so in the Greek myth, we have a messenger of the gods, Hermes, who is also in Roman mythology he's called Mercury, and in Greek mythology he's called Hermes, and he drives his chariot around the sun, and every rotation around the sun represents a day and a night, or what we think of as 24 hours. But the magician in soul work represents a guide who comes to us and helps us find the magic within ourselves. And so I would like to invite you now to come on a little exploration with me. And perhaps you might want to close your eyes and stretch out and get into an even more comfortable position as you allow yourself to feel a warm wave of relaxation coming in as you inhale. You might want to inhale a wave band of a wonderful, soothing color, and just allow that wonderful, soothing color to find its way anywhere you'd like to feel relaxed and refreshed. And as you exhale, I'd like you to release any discomfort, any pain, any tension, any pressure by breathing out a different color. And one more time, let's breathe in and allow ourselves to inhale that wave of well-being, that wonderful, calming color. And you don't have to tell it what to do or make it go anywhere. You can just allow that color to find its way by blending with the oxygen molecules and traveling through the bloodstream to any area within the muscles, the nerves, the heartbeat, the lungs, anywhere that would like to feel even more comfortable, calm, and at peace. And as you exhale, once again, you can let go of any feeling or sensation, any thought, any regret, any emotion that you'd like to release just for now by breathing out and exhaling a different color. I'm going to invite you to try to come with me, and together we're going to go down 5 steps. And as we step down each step, you can allow yourself to begin to release even more stress and care, so that each step can help you to relax 1,000 times more deeply. Starting with the 5th step, taking the first step down. I don't know whether your left foot or your right foot may want to take that first step down, feeling 1,000 times more relaxed. 3, way down now. Releasing any stress as you exhale, perhaps making a sound of breathing in, feeling relaxed. 2, almost there now. 1, relaxing another 1,000 times more deeply into comfort, feeling cushioned, like cushioned by a cloud and floating. 0. And I don't know whether your right foot or your left foot may take the first step off that staircase, but as your second foot follows and you find yourself standing in a very beautiful place that may be an interior place that you recognize, or it may be an outdoor place that is familiar to you, or it may be a completely different place that is somehow beloved to you and exciting to you and fills you with a sense of curiosity and wonder about what wants to happen within you. That's right. And you might feel coming up from through the soles of your feet a sense of excitement and a sense of wonder as you wander, wondering, why am I here? Feeling, however, that all around you, you are surrounded by light. You're surrounded by perhaps objects or trees or presences that fill you with a sense of inspiration and unconditional kindness, knowing that you are loved and safe and protected wherever you stand wherever you walk or wherever you sit. And that somewhere in this new landscape of the mind, I'd like you to notice that somebody is coming towards you. You may feel his or her presence. You may see a shape. You may hear the sound of somebody's feet coming towards you. You may feel the breeze change against your skin, against your face. You might just sense or intuit that this presence or being or person is moving towards you, coming towards you as you walk step by step closer so that you can stand a healthy, nice 6 feet away from this being or presence who has come into your own special place of unconditional kindness and inspiration. And as you look or listen or sense, you will become aware that this person is a magician. This person is the part of your creative unconscious who knows how to spontaneously bring you that spark of light, that aha moment, that sudden realization or recognition that something beautiful is happening, that there is music in your heart, that there is life in your hands that can create continual new shapes and forms and uncover new growth underneath the leaves or the grass at your feet. Or you can look at the sky and marvel at the clouds, or the beauty of the sun, or the sound and the smell of the rain, or any other kind of magic that you might never have thought of before is now available to you as you meet your magician. And you might ask your magician a question: where can I go for magic in my everyday life? How can you help me? Can you guide me to continue finding magic in my everyday life? What else can I learn from being here now with you that can help me see and hear and sense and taste magic in my everyday life? How can I surprise myself? And how can you come back to me when I want or need you to be with me to show me magic? You can ask your magician, what is my name for you? How would you like to be called? How do you like to be called? And may I call on you again another time, perhaps in my dream or in my everyday life? And is there something, one word that you would like to give me, one word or 2 words that you would like to give me that I can bring back to my everyday life as my magic words that I can use whenever I want a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of magic energy, a touch of healing, a breath of beauty, a surprise to make me smile and to open my heart? Please ask your magician 2 questions. How do you like to be called? What is my name for you? And can you please give me 1 or 2 magic words that I can bring back with me to my everyday life, and that I can say or chant or say silently to bring you back, even in my dreams, whenever I need you to help me see and hear and feel the magic that is around me in any given moment. So that now, as you allow the sound of my voice to help you drift into a deep and refreshing sleep, spend as much time as you'd like in the next few minutes of clock time to have fun hanging out with your magician, taking a walk or flying if you like, or rolling around in the grass, or just hugging or laughing, and knowing that your magic words will come back to you when you wake up, and that you can call your magician by his magician name or her magician name anytime in your everyday life when you need help perceiving that magic that is all around you. And thank you for sharing this magical journey of inspiration and unconditional kindness. May your magician go with you for the rest of your days.